This is one of my little shaky videos again, and what have I got here? An Inrico TM7 Plus. So what is the difference between the TM7, TM7 Plus? And should I buy a TM7 Plus over a TM7 or a TM8? Well, here's a little bit of an overview. The TM7 Plus has 4G and LTE over the ordinary TM7 that only has 3G. It also has 7 Android rather than just 6. There's other differences too. If you notice, gone is the socket on the side that sticks out like a cockerel's nose. There's also another change on the back. There is a socket on the back which does the USB, and if you notice in there I've got 2.5 dongle in the back. This is so I can run my keyboard. What else is there different? The other one, TM7, when I push that dongle in, I would get a hum on my audio. Everybody said I had a hum, which was rather annoying. That every time I wanted to use the keyboard, it would hum, and I'd have to take this dongle out. Now I can leave it in, and because it's not sticking out of the side like some kind of indicator waiting to be knocked off by my clumsy hands, and there's other things too that are not absolutely obvious. If you notice on here, there are some circles that nothing is fitted. One of them is for a 3G antenna. I've bought the tail, 4G antenna. I've bought the tail, and that sticker comes out. In there, you can stick the 4G tail. The other thing that you'll notice is that you've got this one here that's not drilled. Drill that, you can put a stereo headphone or a mono speaker jack. And there's a little dimple in the middle where it's moulded, so you could drill through that little dimple and you could put in a speaker jack. And I got a rather nice horn type speaker made to look like a 20s speaker. That is going to have a headphone socket, speaker socket. That's going to have the antenna socket. And it's also going to have the extra memory. So what we're going to do is we're going to put this on top of here, and we're going to start it up. Now I bought this wall wart specifically, it'll go dark I expect now, for this particular set. The other thing that you'll notice is that the knobs are backlit. Makes it a lot easier to see. Now if I turn off the light, you'll see what I mean. The knobs are backlit, which makes them a lot easier to see in your house if you don't want too much light, or your jam jar car. So we'll turn up the light, and we will show you now the boot up screen is coming on, and there you are, and it comes up with your screen. It's already connected up now to the internet. Also, the other thing about this, the volume. The volume is on this knob. Before it was on those mash buttons. You have to mash them up and down. So it's been mapped to do the volume. The only thing is, it is a little erratic. You know, you have to turn it slowly. You can't go through it. If you do it too fast, it actually sometimes can go backwards. So you have to do it very, very slow. If you see, it is moving, but you have to do it one click at a time. If you notice, it stutters if you do it too quickly. And but anyway, if we press the back button, oh, that's funny. Before it had yes, I've unplugged it. Before it kept the 3 I used last time on there. Obviously, that doesn't do that once you've done that. But anyway, that's the TM7 Plus. If you turn around on the back, it just says Inrico TM7 mobile radio. It doesn't say anything about it being a plus on the sticker. But the thing... Now, the jack on the back, you notice there's something that looks like a hole that you would think would be like a speaker jack. That is not a speaker jack. It is a headset jack. And I'm not sure what headset fits it, but that's what it's for. So that's the radio, or network radio. The power supply I bought from a shop called Network Radios. The microphone obviously came with it. In the box, it came from the 4x4 centre. This is it, the 4x4 centre. And that's where it came from. It took less than 24 hours to get here. In this box is, that came off something else. You've got the gubbins, the wire for the car, jam jar, the GSM antenna, the rather packet of a few extra bits I put in there. There's also a very skimpy manual in the box. The skimpy manual is very small print. It's extremely difficult to read. That bag, I got it off something else. I use it to because I can pack something in it. So that all goes in there. You can see everything goes in that little box. And all I'm doing now is waiting for the postman to deliver my 3.5mm mono jack, my pigtail to put the antenna plug back in. So we'll put this on here and we'll start up Zello or Zello. You just press on the screen. Nope, I've done wrong. I'm just trying to think how I did it now. Oh yeah, you press the arrow down to go to Zello. You then press the Zello. It says it will reconnect in 55 seconds. That's because what's happened is disconnected from my modem. So I had to repair it with the modem. That's easy enough, I can easily do that. It's just one of those things that happens. But that's the TM7 Plus. And what will be happening to this is the antenna thing will go on the back, the jack and the extra memory. So it will be known as the TM7 Plus. So the other thing, there seems to be a fault with this. If you turn the button to turn it off, it goes off, but if you hold it and it goes into the reboot cycle, it will restart if you hold it in. So what we're going to do is turn off the wall socket, and we're going to take it upstairs. So you have a bracket with it to mount it onto a table or a car. On the side you've got these ferrules that are part of screwing it. Don't over tighten it, it's only plastic. Don't over tighten things, there's no need to do that. A number of people have had issues with the microphone not fitting the front, and I'll show you why that is. If you notice on that lead there's a rubber boot. If that rubber boot is too far forward on that jack, you won't be able to get it in. This was my problem when I first had it. I put the thing in and I couldn't get the damn thing in. So what it is that you have to hold the boot and give this white piece a pull. Pull it out slightly and then push it in, then push the rubber boot up. So that's a little introduction to the TM7 plus Inrico, and I'll do a video later on how to set up network radios to prevent network dropouts. This is a common problem with Zello. A lot of people, their audio keeps cutting out. I'm going to be doing a video using my tablet tomorrow to explain how to stop dropouts and why dropouts happen. And the next time I'll be doing a review on this is when I've got the speaker jack, the extra memory and the other bits installed. I'm even planning on putting an audio in and an audio out using a plastic 5-pin in socket, the sort of thing you get on a Yaesu3450D. So who knows, I might be able to send some stuff over there. I know there's some station that are actually sending Morse with these. I think one station somewhere in the world is doing WITI on it and PSK on it. Can't really see the point of that, but it's all about fun. And that's what it's about. Now, a lot of people might argue it's not real amateur radio, it is a network phone. And yes, they would be right. Actually, the classification is a radio telephone. They are known as smart mobile radio global communication transceivers, from what we gather. They do transmit a signal, albeit to a cell tower, which is a form of repeater, and they do receive the signal back. Now, I can argue it's not transmitting if you're using Wi-Fi at home, but if you're using a card, then technically you actually are transmitting a signal. Anyway, 73s everyone. I hope to catch you again and do another video on the TM7 mods, and then something on how to stop dropouts on Zello, or as the Americans call it, Zello. Bye bye from Jeffrey from the Nut House.